Steven Sutherland had to wheel up to our interview and plug into oxygen in order to talk. He said if he had it to do over again, he'd break the law again. A Franklin County jury found Steven Sutherland guilty in June of marijuana possession and unlawful use of drug paraphernalia.
Well, they proved it. I admitted it. So they proved it. So they said we had no choice.
In court, Sutherland admitted he was using marijuana when officers raided this 400-acre property he watched over and lived on.
I was sitting there drinking my first cup of coffee and was smoking a bowl that morning.
Sutherland was already a felon from a 1996 marijuana conviction. He thought he was legal this time because he had a California medical marijuana card. And his doctor wrote, "I have tried him on multiple seizure medications without much benefit. I believe medical use of marijuana may help." But Sutherland was caught before Missouri voters legalized medical marijuana use last November.
What I did doesn't justify being in here. What I did might have been illegal. But I'm in here doing time, more time than people that committed violent rapes and murders.
Jason Grellner with the Missouri Narcotics Officers Association was one of the original investigating officers.
We have leeway, don't get me wrong, but we don't have that much leeway.
Grellner says officers also found Sutherland had long guns, which he could not have because of his prior marijuana felony.
When there's a felon in possession of firearms, society says, especially now in this day and age, that's an important law. We want that enforced all the time, whenever you see it. We don't want people who have mind-altering substances in their body with guns.
The felon in possession of firearms does not show up on Sutherland's court record.
He got so many years because the judge knows everything else he did.
Sutherland does not hide any of his past. He admits he's grown marijuana and that police also found guns when they raided him.
I'm not a violent person. I've never had any violent crimes. I didn't agree with the fact that they told me I couldn't have a gun in the first place.
You sound like about as straight of a shooter as there could be.
Hey, that's what I told the cops. I told the judge the same thing. I've been called a lot of things in my life, but I've never been called a liar or a thief.
If you get out of here, are you going to get another gun and more marijuana?
No, I'll leave the guns alone, but I'll go back to the weed. Yeah, I have no choice. It's either that or continue having the seizures.
Sutherland's release date is 2029, 10 years from now, which is 1 year more than Sutherland says a doctor told him he's expected to live. Open up the Fox 2 app to hear more from Sutherland on why he first started using marijuana and the surprising jobs he had when he was under the influence. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.